Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Rotten Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Scorpio, this is your reading. You need it. No, for real. I don't know why. Number one, I don't know why I'm on like such hyper energy for y'all reading. I don't know where it's coming from. Yeah, don't even mind these nails, y'all. They are here for a good time, not a long time, because they're all about to get popped off, so don't even worry about it. But my only pre-intuition thing I could say for your reading was ice cream. I was getting heavy visuals of ice cream, so some of you guys could be eating a lot of ice cream recently, or just ice cream in general could be significant to somebody for some reason. Okay, but we're gonna dive right into the energy for this month. Okay, already cleanse your energy, cleanse your space. So we're sparking you off with an Akashic record. What brings you closer to your soul's purpose, to your north node, what you should be doing? For Scorpio, what do they need to know? See here. Okay. Acceptance. You may be disappointed with a recent outcome. Remember, if one door closes, you are being redirected to one that will open to your true soul path. Is there a need for you to be in acceptance of something that didn't go your way? I feel like we all have, you know, specific outcomes of how we want things to go. But this Akashic Records card, if this is what you need to further yourself to your soul's purpose, maybe there's a lot of times where you're trying to be blind to the fact of something that you shouldn't be. Maybe there are certain times where you're like, damn, this is a huge change. I don't want to accept it. Let me try to change it. If you're trying to change the change, you're messing up your own frequency. So I feel like this is a very deep card coming out for what brings you closer to your soul's purpose. I feel like that's a huge one. And I love how the first sentence said you may be disappointed with a recent outcome. So something could have recently happened in your life. It's giving like a tower moment. There could have been some type of shift where it really has you like, there's no way I can accept this. But in order for you to evolve, in order for your life to keep going at a steady and healthy pace, you have to be in acceptance of whatever comes. That's kind of how life goes. And as hard as it is to say, it's very true. Let me get myself together here, y'all. We're going to leave that out because it may resonate later in the reading. What else for Scorpio? What do they need to know? See here. A lot of you guys could be meditating recently, okay? There is this energy of needing to calm your spirit. I don't know why I keep saying that. Okay, we have the Judgment in the reverse here. Ew. Which Judgment in the reverse for Scorpio? Seven of Swords. Aquarius energy. Libra energy. Gemini energy. There could be an air sign that's judging you in some type of way. And somebody could be like keeping it on the hush hush. What else with the Seven of Swords? What else with the Seven of Swords? Seven of Wands in the reverse. Oh, okay. Somebody could be judging you, Scorpio, as far as either who you sleep with or the fact if you do sleep around, just your partners, your encounters that you have with people. Also, somebody could be judging you for the sheer fact that, oh, Scorpio always feels like somebody's in competition with them. But in reality, I feel like somebody is being smart or being rude about you in a judgmental way. So if you, like the example I just gave, somebody could be like, oh, Scorpio thinks that everybody in the world is in competition with them, or people feel like they're threatened by Scorpio, but they're not. Like, I get the energy. Somebody is judging you in some type of way. But it's crazy because Seven of Wands is also like, oh, I'm walking on eggshells type of energy. I feel like this is the type of shit somebody would never say to your face. That's the crazy part. And Seven of Swords here, we already have like deception, trickery, lies, something being hidden. Like somebody doesn't want to reveal something. What else with the Seven of Swords? That's what I'm trying to get. You want to know something? If this is about your ego, some of you guys could be like very judgmental towards yourself. You could always put yourself in competition with other people in your mind. Like, oh, I have to, let me see. What can I do today to make myself not look online and see other people and be like, and they're got my nose itching for double confirmation. A lot of you guys, this could be something going on within your ego. You could literally be judging yourself and feeling like you're in competition either with people that you see online, people that you see in real life. It's something that is pinning inside of your insecurity that's making you judge yourself and make you be on like, when it comes to how you express yourself, or maybe even how you dress, things you wear, doing your hair, ones are all about like your expression and how you assert yourself to the world. So if you are judging yourself and you are feeling like that's a struggle, maybe you feel like it's something within your appearance or something within your insecurities that makes you feel like, yeah, I have to keep judging myself this way, but I'm gonna keep it on the hush and I'm gonna keep it kind of tucked away so it doesn't show to other people. But in reality, I feel like you're either starting to feel that it does, or it's just the simple fact that you shouldn't. Why would you be so hard to yourself or so harsh on yourself? What else with the Seven of Wands in the reverse? Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, we did have the Tower card come out. The Tower card and the Moon in the reverse. Cancer energy. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Wow. Some of you guys could be having a court case coming up with somebody. Some type of secret was exposed with the Moon in the reverse here. Yeah, something came out. If you are in some type of court battle with somebody, I feel like whatever was behind closed doors before y'all got to the courthouse, it came out while y'all was there. Tower moment in the reverse. Somebody could even be going to jail. Somebody literally could be facing jail time. The Moon in the reverse. If somebody's already in jail and they're judging you, I'm just thinking to myself, how the hell are you judging me and you the one locked up? That literally makes no sense. Also, the Moon in the reverse, some type of secret is being exposed about either the fact that somebody feels like, it's almost like somebody's like creeping and crawling what they're doing. Like somebody's being very, very sneaky. It, like walking on eggshells type energy mixed with the Seven of Swords is really crazy because somebody's doing something so sneaky and they really don't want to get caught. And it's almost like a little secret. But with the Tower being here, somebody knows if this secret gets revealed, it's going to cause a huge Tower moment in between your relationship. So I don't know if this is a romantic partner. I don't know if this is your family member. I don't know who this person is, but somebody is keeping this secret so near to them that they feel like if it get exposed, it's really going to shake shit up. What else with the Tower in the reverse? Like I said, for some of y'all, this person is in jail. They don't have to be. Knight of Cups. You know, somebody may come off with either some type of romantic gesture or some type of message to you. And they may always come off really sweet, or they may always give you things, always trying to charm you up. But what's the secret? What's the Moon in the reverse? What's being exposed? We don't got time to play. Because Scorpio didn't come to play. The Five of Swords in the reverse. The Three of Pentacles. You know, okay, like I said, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Heavy sword energy here. So you definitely could be dealing with the air sign. Yeah. There's some type of secret that they're keeping and they're talking about it with other people with this Three of Pentacles here. Somebody is like getting help or getting information on you. Somebody's getting some type of intel about you and they're really getting help from somebody to keep whatever secret this is. It's fucking crazy. If y'all run in the same circle as this person, just know your so-called friends or whatever. Yeah, they're keeping the secret for them. Just know. Yeah, Five of Swords in the reverse. Somebody feels like they want to keep antagonizing you. They want to keep going. Like, even if they feel like, oh, this is a moment I should give up. Maybe I should chill on Scorpio. No, I'm not. So I don't know what is being revealed. Like, what needs to come out? Somebody's being, whatever is hidden, somebody's being super stubborn with it. And the Seven of Wands in the reverse, the only thing I can think of, maybe somebody is trying to keep a secret, the fact that you really are in competition with other people. And it's kind of like, oh, may the best person win. Like, somebody can really be really cocky. What else? What else with the Seven of Wands? Four Swords in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's having nightmares. Somebody could have insomnia. This could be you or them, okay? But heavy swords energy, heavy wands energy. So you could be dealing with an air sign or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah. Somebody has real bad insomnia. They could be randomly texting you in the middle of the night like, oh my God, I can't sleep. Or somebody could just always be constantly stressing. Somebody could have bags under their eyes. And I say this because they're losing sleep. They're not even getting the same amount of sleep that they used to. So when you see them, you're like, damn, why you got them bags under your eyes like that? Like, what's going on? Are you stressed? Yeah, I'm losing sleep because you got me stressed. But here I come, being the Knight of Cups, and I'm going to come in with some chocolates and some flowers, or I'm going to pay for your haircut, Bookie, and we all going to be good. Yeah, no, don't let somebody weasel you in like that. Because whatever this secret, they are working with people to help hide it. Oh, it's something big. It's something that you really shouldn't know, or they know shit's going to hit the fan. So it don't matter what they're going to come in being all cute, sweet saying. It doesn't matter. If somebody has to go through all that and get that much help, yeah, it's worth it. Look. 9 of Swords. They're scared. Somebody has a lot of anxiety around the whole thing. Somebody really does not want you to know something. And you want to know something? I low-key feel like the messages are blocked. Because, let's see. 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Somebody's birthday could be the 13th. Somebody's birthday could also be the 18th. The 7 of Cups. The World in the reverse. A cycle that hasn't been closed. So this is already giving ex energy. For a lot of you guys, it could be your ex creeping back in your energy, coming back around. It's almost like, and you want to know something else I just got? The 7 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Somebody could always come back in and they be sweet at first, but it's almost like they want to remind you like, hey, other people still want me. You low-key still in competition with other people, but I'm going to still be sweet with you because I'm choosing you. And it's crazy because usually that will sound sweet, like, wow, you're choosing me because I'm not an option. But in this case, it still makes you feel like an option because the only reason you're coming in doing some cute shit for me or doing some sweet shit for me is so you can also remind me that you do this for other people. But yeah, the World in the reverse. Somebody feels like the door is still open. The door is still cracked to have access to you. I'm still going to creep back in and talk to Scorpio, do whatever with Scorpio that I want to do. And it's not like that. 7 of Cups here, you know you have options. You know you have suitors. You know you have people that want you. You have multiple people out here right now that have feelings for you. It just is what it is. And I feel like you know that. But if you're going to keep this door cracked open for this person, they're going to keep coming back. They're going to keep having multiple secrets that they got people, I'm telling you, they lined up at the door guarding it, whatever it is. And it's crazy because it's not even trying to come out. I feel like that's why. And if this 9 of Swords is your energy, a lot of you guys could have really high anxiety right now. There could be fear around your sleep state. Like you could not be going to sleep easy. Yeah. What else? Wow. Okay. That one flipped out crazy. Queen of Swords in the reverse. It could be a Libra. Okay. Somebody's very cruel. Somebody's very bitter. Somebody's either bitter because they feel like they know you have better options and you could choose better than them. So that's why they have an attitude and they always try to cause a tower moment with you so you can fight for them. Like, bitch, what do you think this is? A one-way street? No, like, let's be honest with each other here. Let's be honest with each other here. Do you think this is a one-way street? Really? When it comes to your person, ask yourself this, because I feel like that's what they think. That's why they come off so cruel, so bitter. They always feel like they want to just yap their mouth, and never be receptive. Baby, how are you talking so much? Isn't a conversation two people? So if you're the only one talking and you're not hearing me, how is this a conversation? How are we being adults and being receptive to each other if you're not hearing me as well? And I feel like somebody doesn't understand that. Yeah, and here you go in this anxiety energy, like your nights are always constantly thinking about, are we gonna fight today? What they gonna say today? How they gonna come off defensive today? It's not worth it. That's literally why you got the 5 of Swords in the reverse too. It's not worth the battle. It's not worth the fight of the going back and forth. What are we doing this for? But like I said, the World in the reverse, you gonna keep that door cracked open and you gonna keep having this person think, okay, I keep getting access to Scorpio's world. So I know this isn't over. Our cycle isn't complete yet. So I'm going to keep coming back. If you keep doing that, that's exactly what they're going to do. If you keep allowing them, that's exactly what they're going to do. My mama always taught me, what you allow a person, they'll continue. What you allow will continue. So ask yourself, how long you going to keep allowing it? Ace of Wands in the reverse. Somebody could literally be having sexual frustration or sexual problems without you. Like, somebody could either not be getting aroused, or for the men, they're not getting it up, whatever the case may be. But the Ace of Wands in the reverse, you want to know something? This could be the fucking secret. Somebody could have got somebody pregnant. Somebody could have got somebody pregnant, and if it's a woman, she could be pregnant. That's why it took so long to come out. So those of you that stayed to this point, I'm glad that you did. For those of you that didn't, you missed out a little bit, because I feel like I've been waiting. What's the information? What's the information? Like, the moon in the reverse, so heavy with these people working by their side to help them keep the secret. What is it? Yeah, somebody got somebody pregnant, or they're pregnant if it's a woman, like I said. Or the third thing, somebody literally can't even function right. They can't function in the bed properly no more since they've been away from you. I don't know if they just got, shriveled up, or something done dried up, cobwebs, spiderwebs, something done happen. But just know, that's what the secret is. Ain't that about a bitch? And I feel like that's probably a confirmation for a lot of y'all. If you've been thinking like, I know he got somebody pregnant, or I know she's pregnant, that's why she left me, bro. For the men out there. Or last but not least, somebody's keeping a secret that they can't even function right in the bedroom. Something's been off since y'all been apart, and they really don't want to admit that. Let's hop into the intuition deck, because we gonna leave that right there, because I know y'all's like, enough. Bottom of the deck, we got piercings. We're gonna leave that out. Somebody can have piercings, you or them. Channeling the energy for Scorpio. What is that one? What is that one? Anything else? Last shuffle, ancestors. Last shuffle. All right. Like I said, first one out here, we had piercings. So somebody can have piercings. Specifically a tongue piercing or a belly ring, maybe. Braids. Somebody can have braids in their hair. She got a little mini afro in here. Somebody could be like rocking their natural hair as well. We have gifted flowers by someone. See, that's that Knight of Cups energy. I said they could do that little romantic shit, but it's only to either remind you that you're in competition with other people. Like, yeah, I could have did this for somebody else, but I chose to do it for you. Like, how fucking sly does that sound? Like, how rude does that sound? Who do you think Scorpio is? Like, they deserve more respect. Or, like I said, they gifting you the flowers, they trying to be all sweet, whatever, but it's to remind themselves, like, about their ego. Like, okay, I know Scorpio doesn't have to be with me, but they're only going to choose me because the other people in their life aren't for them and I am. I just feel like somebody's so cocky. We also have Pap loves you and watches over you daily. So some of you guys could have had a grandfather that passed away and you guys could have been close, whatever the case may be. But just know, he watches over you daily. Definitely could be your guardian angel. For a lot of you guys, you could be connected to your granddad in some type of way, just completely spiritually. You could feel him. You could see certain numbers that remind you of him. Specific smells. For some of you guys, you could still have his jacket. I don't know why that's so specific, but some of you guys could have your granddad's jacket, coat, sweater. New job is coming. A callback is on the way. Okay, Scorpio. Yes. Just know if you've been waiting for that interview, you've been waiting for that acceptance letter, that onboarding email, whatever, it is on the way. And last but not least, we have you're a true light worker. Frontal lobe is in higher frequency. I love that for you because that means you are playing smarter and not harder. Okay. Yeah. And I love that. This reading was a lot of clarification, and whenever the secret is revealed, whenever it comes out, or whenever you really get the full confirmation that you need, please remember acceptance. Whatever secret this person feels like they harbored so close that you're going to end up finding out anyways, just be in acceptance of it. And that's what's going to make you go further. I feel like taking it to the chin and acting out of logic and thinking in your future standpoint, instead of acting out of emotion and just thinking how you're going to deal with it in the present, is going to take you a lot further than you reacting in that moment. And I really especially say that, well, for my women and my men, but especially for my women, because we do have a tendency to not just thrive in acceptance. Okay, it's not the most easiest thing, and I feel like we do have a tendency to go off the rails and just like snap an emotion in that moment. And that's why a lot of times men try to automatically say that women are emotional, because we react off of emotion. But like I said, whenever the secret is revealed, whenever this comes out, just be in acceptance and move with logic instead of emotion. And I'm telling you, your outcome, your feelings, your wit within yourself is going to feel so much better than if you would have reacted emotionally, coming from trauma. You could even be thinking about past relationships, just the overwhelming of it all, taking so much out of your body. For what? For what? So, Scorpio, this was your reading. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated some type of way. I loved y'all. And if you are just now making it, rewind it, go to the beginning, because it got real. And yeah, the secret's about to come out. So if you've been thinking about it for some time, you don't got to think about it anymore, because it's already on the way. It's being fast tracked. Fast tracked. Just period. But I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.